Returning to the forest. More than human relational learning.
Welcome to an episode on thinking education relationally. In this episode, we return to the forest to explore more than human relational learning and what it might mean for how education engages with living worlds in higher education.
Losing the straight way.
Earlier, we considered how Caspar David Friedrich's painting The Wanderer in the Fog captures the Cartesian view of man's relationship to nature. For a contrasting image, consider this famous quotation from Dante. In the middle of the journey of our life, I found myself within a dark wood where the straight way was lost. This is meant as a metaphor, of course, but why not see it as a metonym, where Dante's words capture our embodied physical thrownness into the midst of things?
Seeing the forest differently.
Let us return to the forest. We often think of forests as being separate from us, out there, quiet, passive, a background to human life. We imagine that humans have their own societies, their own systems and technologies, whilst nature and everything non-human lives in its own world, disconnected. Let us try to see it differently. In the forest itself, the network is alive. Trees don't just grow. They communicate with fungi. The latter's roots, the mycorrhiza, build a vast underground network through the soil. The fungi make nutrients available for the trees. So the forest is a web of relationships, seen and unseen. Nothing is isolated. All beings depend on one another. It's important to understand the ways in which human activity is implicated in and attached to the life of the forest. Without the extraction of rare minerals deep within ancient forests, your phone wouldn't exist. Without that phone, how many of your connections would vanish? Friendships, family ties, work, love. What becomes visible here is not simply connectedness, but implication.
Beyond connectedness to embodied relation.
However, a more than human education extends beyond learning about connectedness. It involves immersive, intense, embodied experience in which the Cartesian distance between mind and world breaks down. Everything is a host of networks. Everything is a constellation of relations, human or non-human. We're not separate. We are not superior. We are part of the same great unfolding.
What does this mean for education?
For education, this invites learning experiences that allow learners to sense their participation in living networks, rather than positioning them as observers acting upon an external world.